You know what they have at Bevmo is the grog. I'm pretty sure I remember the cold ones guys saying that you can get it on Bevmo. Their grog.
It's in California, they said, but I'm sure it's only in some locations. I think I've been to my Bevmo since they've announced that. I don't think I've seen grog, but also apparently when grog came out in America, there was some people who said they got like beer in their grog, like they poured it in like a glass, and it's like a seltzer, so it's supposed to be clear, but then their grog was like yellowish, like piss colored, like beer.
Oh,
Yeah, so I think it was like a mistake at the factory because it's like a generic like canning factory. They don't just do grog there. So I think they did beer as well, and I guess one of the pipes got messed up, so the beer valve went into the grog valve and filled a certain amount
huh.
of grog cans with beer.
That's funny. I
Yeah,
bet
but
they still drank it.
I mean, I'm sure some people didn't. They got like, or a lot of people said they had like a weird taste too, especially because they were expecting grog, and then get beer, which is grog to certain sailors and other lesser off folk in the ancient times who consumed grog.
Yeah, I would be pretty upset if I ordered what I ordered and I didn't get what I got.
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset too. I might be liable to take some action, some sort of
Serious
some
action.
sort of serious military or sexual action upon the perpetrator of that crime against myself.
But it's fine because you're doing it to yourself and you're not harming anyone else.
No, yeah, that's kind of the cyclical nature. I'm making myself feel better by harming the person who instigated me, who insert themselves into my life by harming me. So I keep it within my own self-respective worldview up here, and then it's if I get questioned by the police at any time later, I deny everything that's possible and I plead insanity.
Well, that's the good way of going about it. The legal way you should go about it.
Yeah, because well, what happens if you're insane? You get sent to an asylum. You get 3 square meals a day. You get shot up with meds.
You don't get meals. The only meals you get are pills and probably applesauce.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think they're feeding everyone in there because if someone's like tripping out all day, it'd be pretty hard to feed that.
Well,
person.
yeah, then they gotta probably like sedate and just like give them drip,
Give 'em, like, an
drip
IV.
feed like vitamins and shit. But for everyone else, I'm sure they're getting it's like some like shitty pancakes in the morning from like a mix. You just like pour the mix in water and mixer, just like the powdered eggs and bullshit like Salisbury steak type shit,
You know
which
what
isn't that bad. I love me a Salisbury steak. Oh, nice candy.
I forgot I had that in here.
Oh, nice from a pocket from,
Well,
from years ago.
no, this is from last week when I came. It's
Oh,
your
nice.
lifesavers.
Nice. Did you put it in
I
like the
put it
couch
in.
or?
No, I put it in this pocket. I'm like, I'm
Oh,
gonna eat
wow.
this later. I just forgot about
Wow.
it.
Good thing you haven't washed those pants since then.
Well, I only wore them then,
Oh,
and I haven't
okay.
worn them at all out there.
There
I'm
we
like,
go.
oh, I'll wear these again.
Those are your recording shorts.
My
These are all
recording
recording
shorts.
content.
No, it's just my comfy shorts, But
I
well,
feel that.
honestly, I was just surprised. I'm gonna eat that later.
Nice,
This
there you go.
time for real.
You got a red and a purple. The
Red and
perfect
a purple.
The best, or well, debatably, the red at least is the best of the hard candy flavors.
The blood and the darker blood.
Yeah, that sweet bluish blood, and a little bit of that blue inflicted in there. It's great.
Going back to food and prison systems, I've been, I watch TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
You probably don't.
No.
I do. I'm a consumer, and I've been watching videos lately where it's like it's like an AI video, but it's like this is what like this group of people would have eaten for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and this point in life in this era. So
Yeah.
like I saw a video of this today. It was like here are the native Inukai.
Iroquois.
Iroquois,
Probably, yeah.
Iroquois, and native tribes. What their morning meal would look like in like 1757, and like for breakfast they were having like some mush thing of like hominy, hominy, pumpkin, and then some more other thing mixed cornmeal,
Yep,
kind
so,
of like
yeah.
cornmeal or something with
Yeah,
corn. It was like a
to-
slush kind of thing that
Yeah,
they were
to
eating
make it
for
like
breakfast.
an oatmeal type of yeah, makes sense. Quick and easy mush, a little sweet potato in there to give it a little bit of sweetness, and that's a pretty good energy source. Yeah, makes sense. All right.
I don't remember what they had for lunch and dinner, but I've been seeing this for that. I saw what a prisoner would eat in like the Civil War time, so like 18 something.
Oh, like a war criminal.
Like just someone in the prison system. It
Oh,
was like
geez.
for breakfast they're eating like some sort of mush meal and then
Yep,
like
just more
white
mush.
bread.
Yep.
White bread.
The constant throughout life. If you're struggling and you need breakfast, you're eating some fucking mush.
Eating some mush and having some sort of bread with it.
Yep.
So they had that, and then for lunch, I remember this for clearly because it was the same thing, but the only difference is they had like beans in it this time.
Oh, okay, some beans in the mush.
Yeah,
Got
some
it.
protein.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fill you up a little bit. Still the white bread though. Still there's one shitty piece of Wonder Bread.
And then there's one shit.
Not even two pieces to try to make a slop sandwich. One piece. So if anything, you got to hot dog it or just fold it in over so you make the small sandwich.
But here's the thing,
or
though:
choose to
the
sop it up.
slice of bread that they did give you with that was pretty big. Like it was like this tall and like that wide.
No,
So the prisoner was like ripping it off, like holding. It was like a sandwich almost.
makes
But
sense, but it's probably because it's shitty bread, and they just
yeah,
make a
because they're
big
like,
loaf
here
and
you
just cut
go.
it, and yeah,
So they
it's
fill him
or
up.
just big and dry, and yeah.
And then for dinner, I think it was the same thing. You know what? It was the same thing, but for breakfast, what they had, it was a cup of coffee. It was black coffee, and then
Okay.
they had a piece of white bread and whatever the
And
fuck
then
that mush
mush, and
was.
then
Yeah,
lunch is beans and mush, and
Muff-
then dinner is more beans and mush.
more beans and mush.
And dinner's just all beans. It's a fart house in those prisons after 6 p.m. That bean dinner, whoa, right through them.
Yeah, so that's what I've been enjoying on TikTok lately. So
Nice.
some nice seeing the meals throughout the ages. Also, I've been seeing some stuff lately. It's like point of view of what it was like growing up in like the 2000s California or whatever. I was like, yeah, this seems about right. And then there'd be some other times where it's like, oh, here was a point of view of what it looked like growing up in the fucking Scotland like 1745, and then you see people pulling wagons and shit, and you're eating
Yeah.
like out of a big old fucking tub of fucking metal or something. I'm like, ugh.
You know what the worst part about those videos are?
What?
They're not POV. It's fucking this dumb, moronic, brain rotted, technology obsessed generation that doesn't know what words mean anymore. They say POV, which as we all know,
Point of view.
means point of view.
Yep.
If when you're playing Halo, that is first person point of view. You are looking through Master Chief's eyes. That is his point of view. These videos are not point of view. It's just showing clips of it's like, oh, this is what life was like. You don't say point of view because it's not the point. It's not a person's eyesight walking through. No, it's just unrelated clips. Point of view is it would be like you guys. If you were standing right there in that spot where that camera is, that would be your POV. You're watching two retards talk on a couch. That's your POV right now.
Yep.
Because you would be looking through. It wouldn't be a POV. Well, I guess people don't know what the fuck they're doing. Because when they do that, it's like you said, it cuts to different clips.
Yeah, it cuts to
And
different. It's just cutting.
those are scenes. It's not a point of view. There's no subject that you are embodying that is viewing the things. No, it's just different. It's not. It doesn't mean it's not point of view. You fucking stupid idiots. Fuck yeah, die. Go to school and die.
It's AI. It's all AI's
That
fault.
too. It's all AI. It's AI's point of view, which should be eradicated.
And speaking of AI, you know what I saw?
What terrible shit did you see?
More terrible. Guess what? I was watching porn the other day, and I saw a different AI ad.
Nice.
It's same idea, same girl, same voice, different woman. It's different. I'm like, now they're not being creative with this shit. Now it's just all boring, the same copy and paste stuff. But
because they know you're gonna skip the ad anyways.
Yeah, you're gonna skip it anyway.
They're still gonna get paid for it because it's a slight 5-second view before you hit the skip button. So they're just pumping it out as fast as you can pump yourself out.
Yeah, but I'm getting to that brain rot now too. I'm enjoying that brain rot here, and only at the end of the day. I don't get consumed by it like all the other 14-year-old girls spending 7 hours a day just scrolling. Exercise.
Yeah.
The only thing they're exercising is their thumb, and
The freaks and geeks out there.
the freaks and geeks out there. But you know what? The videos I enjoy scrolling through, just
What's
food.
that?
A lot of food.
A lot of food stuff.
lot of fucking food.
Delicious foods.
It makes me feel good because sometimes at night I can't eat. I try not to because I don't want to be fat, but that's not working out. And then so sometimes because then if I see someone eat food, then again it's just more brain rot. Why are you watching someone eat food? But why are you watching diners, drive-ins, and dives?
Yeah.
He's eating food too.
He's showing the good food you're eating, but like you said, it just helps with the stimulation rather than instead of you doing it. It's like, oh, you're enjoying it in a different way.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it in multiple ways.
You have to touch yourself a little bit, like, yeah, fucking,
Yeah.
oh yeah, flip that burger, yeah,
Put butter on it.
Oh, that's crazy. Butter on a burger, fuck me, Jesus Christ.
Oh, of good butter and a fried egg on a burger.
Oh yeah,
Easy peasy.
There we go. Hell yeah, good old breakfast.
Thick cut bacon.
Fuck, I haven't had a breakfast burger in a while. I should maybe I'll go to Jack in the Box and get the fucking sourdough
croissant.
breakfast burger.
Yeah.
Not the croissant, the sourdough. Make it. Jack in the Box has this new thing now, the sourdough scrambler. It's their sourdough fucking sandwich.
Yeah, it's always round.
It's right. Yeah. Exactly. It's that scrambled egg, cheese, and either sausage or bacon. And it's $3 for a reason because it's like fucking literal scrambled eggs just thrown on the fucking thing.
Damn.
It doesn't like fall apart, but it's like when you're eeating it, you're like, yeah, this is definitely a $30.
They just threw it together.
Yeah, this is definitely
Did it taste good at least?
I mean, it was. See, here's the thing. When you get the McDonald's sausage McMuffin, it's the rounded egg. It's
right.
more congealed. So yeah, but that means
it holds its shape.
It holds its shape, and that means it holds its flavor and the spices in it more. The scrambled eggs, they don't season those at all, really.
No.
So it's just kind of like an egg mush in there mixed. It's not really worth it.
Well, maybe to someone it's worth it because here's the thing. Imagine you're waking up early for work one day, or you're hungover as shit, so you wake up to throw up, and then you're like, I need something to bounce me back.
But my credit card is I've got overdrawn fees. I only got $3 in cash. I'll go get a scrambler.
We'll go get a scrambler
Makes
or
sense.
Jack in the Box.
Makes sense.
Because why you could get a whole scrambler? Why would why would you spend $3 to get a taco and a half when
Yeah,
you get a
fuck that. You
scrambler?
get the bread, the double protein from the eggs and the meat, and then a little bit of extra zhuzh from the cheese. It's something to start your day and keep you going until you can gather enough scrap at the end of the night to take to the recycling center and get 27.50, and then start the whole thing over again in the morning.
Now here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing about Jack in the Box. Have you tried their chicken sandwich?
No, but I can imagine it's fantastic because Jack in the Box has the best chicken in the game.
It's phenomenal. I've had it like two
the-
times already.
Yeah.
It's a nice big piece of chicken.
Nice
fried,
nice.
perfect.
The breading is. It's not like
Perfection.
It's not crumbly breading. It's like they actually put it in a thing. It's like it's just good. I don't know how to say.
It's one of the best chicken sandwiches in the game. Popeyes got a good chicken sandwich. Who else? I've tried.
Place, makes sense.
It is a chicken place. KFC. I've had their chicken sandwich before. It's not bad.
But real, because you got to get the double fried, so it gets an extra layer.
You got to get the
crisp
extra
on
crispy.
the outside.
If you don't go to KFC to get the extra crispy fried chicken, you shouldn't go to KFC at all. Because if you're gonna go get some fatty food, you might as well fucking double fry that shit.
Yeah. I miss the double down. If only they still had the double down.
Yeah,
at KFC.
that fat fucking just bacon and cheese and
bacon, cheese, chicken. There you go. Burn your fucking hands and your mouth eating it.
Did you try that? I've never tried it.
I did. I don't remember it being that good. I think this was in I think elementary school because I was still in the
They
house.
had it back then?
Yeah, the house I was in elementary. Was I in that house in middle school? Maybe I don't no, because wait, I was there and then that was elementary. Yeah, elementary, middle school, and I was like 12, 13, 14, maybe. I think it was a little bit earlier than that, so maybe 12. That's when they had the double down.
Can you do that again?
Yeah, but did even better that time.
It was deep. It was guttural.
Yeah, the double down, crazy.
Yeah, I've been craving some KFC for a minute, but yeah, I've been frying a lot of food. Not last week, but like the week before that, I fried a little bit of food. The week before that, I'm trying to not fry so much food right now.
Air fry.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I fry in olive oil, so olive oil is better for you than all the other oils. Yes, we can agree to that. But I shouldn't really be, because you fry shit and then you got the bread on it. But god damn it, especially in olive oil, just frying shit in olive oil is just fucking
gives
great.
It a nice crunch, but keeps the inside nice and tender. Throw some foil over it, and then easy. Keep all that moisture inside it.
I do use the air fryer though. I use the air fryer to cook because you can buy tater tots or hash browns to throw those boys in there.
Fucking frozen burrito, fucking hot pocket, whatever the fuck you want, throw it in there.
Fucking a dead cow, fucking throw the whole thing in there.
Yeah, a little bit of veggies on top, it'll take it.
I'm gonna buy a grill soon. I've been itching to buy a grill. I'm starting a wood pile.
Ooh,
at my house.
Nice. A wood fire grill.
Cutting some old thick stumps off of trees here and there. I'm like, saving this.
Got a nice axe. You're out there shirtless, fucking.
Yeah, with all the kids in the neighborhood looking at me like, "What's he doing?"
You have a couple neighborhood wives going, "Ooh, my."
And then I don't want it from those wives.
Oh, okay.
They're all fat and ugly.
Yep. As I would imagine. Yep. All right. Fair enough.
Well, no, they're not ugly. They're fat, but I just. Maybe if I was alone and if I had the opportunity, they could be like, "Hey, hop over this fence."
The idle one would be like, "Why don't I split your log, baby?" And then they try to hobble over the fence when they fall on each shit.
And hit their head.
And they can't get
up.
You
got to throw them back over the wall.
You got to roll them back up like a Katamari. You can't pick them. You got to use force, make it the rotundness, roll them over, and then they just flip it right. And
throw that bitch over.
Yep, and then don't get over.
Now your problem.
Yep, go back inside, pretend you didn't hear it. And her husband comes home 3 hours later. She might be dead, might not be. But it depends on how much he loves her.
It's a good thing their Ring camera is in charge, so they can't see it.
Yeah,
no one will prove it.
Those idiots, they installed it, but didn't realize I took the batteries out the next night.
You have to pay for a service to get your Ring cameras. Because I have two Ring cameras at a.
Well, it makes sense
because it's a subscription service. So then you get a free trial. Then it records videos, picks up on whatever, and then after that free trial, they still turn on, but I don't think they record anything anymore. And you kind of want a camera to record the footage.
Because all that footage goes to a server that's being maintained and takes money to do it. So you got to,
what's $10 a month?
I mean, that's not too bad for slight home security to be able to see. That's not the worst.
I think per account you can hook up 4 cameras. So we got 2.
All right.
So at some point, we'll buy 2 more. and set it up for the backyard because we don't have anything
Might as
there.
well. Yeah,
Might as
'cause
well.
it's only
Nice and easy.
yeah, only fenced in. You can put it like fucking on like maybe on I don't know wherever you can get the most visual view from.
Right. The most use out of it.
Yeah.
You don't have cameras here, do you?
Yes, I do. Oh, that's one.
That's one.
I only have them in the bedrooms to capture all the sexual acts that happen that I can jerk off to later.
Whoa. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Every Thursday night you have your sex club here.
Yeah, but I tell them only fuck in the bathroom or only fuck in the bedrooms. No, nothing out in the living rooms or kitchens. That's just fucking dirty. You want to keep it localized. Plus, it's a room best suited for fucking.
But you like fucking dirty. What's wrong with that?
Well, it's better than fucking clean because when you fuck dirty, you get the dirt everywhere anyways. You get the cum on the dirt and the dirt on the cum, and it's like, well, you're gonna shower after anyways. So might as well just get it all in then rather than taking 2 showers afterwards. Because no one likes taking a whore bath. You get like a paper towel and then they clean off your cock afterwards, or have to rub some bitch's sloppy wet pussy after. You just get in the shower and then it's like let it wash free, and then maybe get a little bit up your butt, douche it out a little just in case anything got up there in the scuffle.
Have you ever had to be like a dirty whore and do that to yourself? Like after any sexual act, you're like I'm gonna clean myself, use a paper towel or a wet rag.
No, I probably have before.
You probably have before.
It's useful. It's quick, easy, bam. You can escape in the dead of night. If no one knows you were there or no one knows you were fucking them, just and then get out of there and then leave behind the paper towel. And they're like, I wonder if I blew my nose last night. And they smell it, and then then whatever happens is their mystery to solve.
But you've never been to a strip club.
No, I
Would
have
you
not.
would you ever go?
I don't think so. Because I mean, yeah, looking at tits is nice, but like I can just do that on the internet for free and see even more than that.
Yeah, that is true. You can't see even more of that, but they're right there. They're right there.
Yeah, that's true. But then you can't touch them. If you do, that's even more money. It's well, yeah.
There's no point.
Doesn't-
Yeah.
It seems only worth it if you're like a really
Rich guy.
you gotta be really rich and or sad to get in there. Like, cause
You could be both,
Yeah.
rich and sad.
yeah, fair enough. Cause it's you
Man, I'm making all this money, but I have no one to spend it on.
might as well do it on this, or because then you can get prostitutes. Then you might get some sort of venereal disease. But these women, hopefully they're tested clean, and unless you're paying the extra bucks to go in the back room, you're not fucking them too hard. So
You got to go to a good, clean establishment. You can't go to some dirty shit shack in the fucking alley. You got to
Yeah.
go. It's got to be a high, well-informed establishment.
you got to go to a place that has a billboard somewhere. If they got a billboard, they're at least doing somewhat well for themselves. Unless it's a billboard offering like a Tuesday special or something. Because I think I saw it one time. It was a billboard for a strip club. I think it had a Tuesday special on it. It was like Tuesdays fucking something.
What, half off a lap dance?
I don't know. It was something. Either way, it was a billboard for a strip club, and I thought, they're doing all right for themselves. They're advertising right in front of a fucking what hotel was that? It was
Oh, a Hard Rock.
it was like it was like Holiday Inn or some shit. Like right off the
Sounds
freeway,
about right.
right off the freeway, and fucking not Carlton.
Carlsbad?
No, it's closer.
Colton?
Colton, yeah, in Colton. Somewhere in Colton, there's a Holiday Inn off like the one something freeway, and there's a fucking billboard. It's got strip club on it. There's a weed dispensary nearby. Only black people work in there. You go in, and the security guy is sitting at the front desk. You got it, and they only let like one or two people into the showroom at a time. It was one. You walk in the front. It's like a big building, right? And there's like 2 doors. You walk in the right door. Right. It's like a smaller area, like the size of like this right here. And you go to the desk and you get the ID, whatever, and you go into the showroom. And it's like a big area, like an actual dispensary. But you have like a couple people in there at a time. So if you get like 3 or 4, they might be planning something. They might rob you. So,
well, yeah, you never know.
It could be pretty fucked up. That's muted. I thought I heard myself echoing. I was like, what the fuck? I muted that shit.
No, we're in a cave.
We are in a cave. This is all just an elaborate green screen illusion. We were actually in a cave somewhere in the Afghan mountains.
But did you check out the billboard, like to see if the deal was real?
No, because I don't even know where the place was. I just remember seeing the billboard and being like, "Wow, look at that the strip club billboard."
Now here's the thing, Nick. I think if you ever if you were single and you had the time and the affection and the money to do it, you should go to one of those like brothel houses, like they went in Harold and Kumar. Do you remember?
Yeah,
because those girls are probably clean.
Yeah, the best little whorehouse in Texas, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, some little skimpy. Yeah, I think it was called Little Skimpy's Whorehouse,
nice,
whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You might find Neil Patrick Harris there, and then you can have a real fun time.
Hey, he's always a fun time.
Good old NPH.
And Neil Patrick, yeah, NPH. I've never, yeah, he has funny initials. But a lot of people, since we're talking about initials, have boring initials. Now, hear me out here. I was thinking if I ever have a kid, because my last name starts with a V. My girlfriend's last name starts with an M. Now, hear me out. if I have a kid, if it's a boy, I could start it off with something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give him a name. There's something that starts with a D,
Yep.
and then his initials DMV.
DMV. Yep. It's like, oh, this fucking guy,
This fucking
this
asshole.
piece of shit over here, mother,
Fucking
fucking,
asshole.
yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah,
I do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. I would gladly do it in a heartbeat.
it could be funny. It could be a fun time.
Yeah, it could be pretty fun. Now, I think I could get away with it. I don't think my girlfriend knows. It's got to be a real nice D name, obviously. You know, maybe some little Spanish, something. Who knows? Whatever.
Don
but,
Julio.
Yeah, Don Julio. Dedrick. No, that's why.
Donjamin.
Donjamin. Dominic.
Yeah, yeah.
Dimitri.
Domenico.
Domenico.
Yeah. Dildo.
Dildo. Dingus.
Dingus.
Ding dong.
Dingleberry.
Dog.
Dastardly bandit. I don't know. Dennis.
Dennis.
There's one.
Daedric. Daedra.
Oh, Skyrim. Speaking of Skyrim and things horrible and evil and dangerous. Caesar, you mentioned country music earlier.
Oh my God!
And your hatred and disdain for such tunes.
Okay, well, let me be specific since we're I hate like a lot of the new school country because
big hat country. I've heard it called. Not to call it because it's songs either sung by people with big hats or singing about big hats. Big hats including trucks, drinking beer, or ex-wives. Totally things that are against good morals, but fucking retards think are good morals because it's like country because they're singing about God too. So, anyways, I'm blathering. Continue with your point.
I hate how because country music used to mean something, stories, folk songs, try to get a message across.
Yes, bluesy. Yes, it had character. It had feeling, which is what music is supposed to do and be. It has, unless it's shitty corporate garbage bullshit, which is what big hat country is.
Well, yeah, exactly. When it comes to this big hat country, I hear these lyrics. I've heard them a lot. Like, come and take a ride in my big green tractor.
We can go slow or we can go faster. Like, no shit. What are you fucking...
like duh, and then but fucking, and then you got fuzz like I'm gonna take you ride on a horse together and we'll enjoy like blah blah.
Or the song I heard recently that was like I should have been a cowboy, I could have been on a farm riding a horse, pining after the farmer's daughter, my boss's daughter. It's like what the fuck are you singing about? Just wanting to fucking fuck your boss's daughter while you're working on a farm? What the fuck? What are you talking about?
You can watch Yellowstone for that.
Yeah, you watch Yellowstone. Oh, good. And then here's what I think. A lot of these fucking guys, they sing songs, my big, they probably all have big trucks because they got the money to spend on it. It's part of the public image.
Ford F-150.
But the ones that are like, I could have been a cowboy, I would have been a farm hand or whatever. No, you shut the fuck up. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that shit, nor would you have done. I mean, you probably would have in the time, because that's what you've been forced to do. But at the time, you wouldn't have been proud of it. You wouldn't have been like, yeah, this is what I love. Look, working in the hot sun, fucking farming, and wanted to fuck that farmer's daughter. Shit. No, yeah, even you got to fuck the farmer's daughter. He'd be like, what the fuck? And then you're stupid. You're pining after dumb bullshit times that don't even make fucking sense or aren't relevant anymore.
Unless if the dad's into it, he's like, yeah, I like you. You can marry my daughter. But then that's just kind of, he's just throwing her away to someone. That's kind of.
And that's what you did at the time to women. And that's what a lot of these songs treat them like, just fucking property. Or it's like I mentioned with that fucking incel retard, Toby Keith.
Yeah, good old Toby Keith.
A lot of country songs that are about like your old ex-wife or whatever. It's like, oh, I bet you, are you, there's another one that's like, are you thinking of me? And a lot of it is that incel. It's like, oh, you're probably thinking of me right now. You fucking dumb cheating bitch. Or it's like, oh, she left me because of my drinking problem. And then it's like, there's at least 3 country songs that I hear pretty much on a daily basis repeat at work that are about fucking thinking about shower arguments about where you're winning against your ex-wife.
And it's sad because those people make tons of money because mostly Americans are stupid.
Yep. Singing about bullshit and dumb fucking garbage. Like as mentioned, like at work, my fucking boss I assume he likes Trump because he's in support of ICE, as he's mentioned. He's like, yeah, when I go hunting, it's like that's already red flag. No. He's like, yeah, there's the fucking ICE people were out in the fucking hunting spots because they were looking for there's weed. The people were growing weed out there. It's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. But it's like you know who used to do that? The forestry service, which was defunded by Trump right now. So now now the only people who are available to do that are fucking the Coast Guard or who the fuck he's calling like military people, because
National Guard.
Yeah, the National Guard, because he got rid of these fucking programs that had people actually doing it. Like the forestry service was they would patrol these areas and try to find fucking illegal growing operations or whatever. And then,
And put an end to it.
yeah, but now it's like, no, fuck that. We don't need people designed to do it. No, now we just get fucking people from the army because we got this giant military industrial complex shoveling billions of dollars into it, but they're not doing anything. Might as well have them trim trees and look for fucking illegal weed operations.
I guess so. It gives them something to do.
Yeah, but this retard, he plays music at work because of course he loves country. I think he's from somewhere probably in the South. Maybe or I don't know, maybe somewhere out there. But
yeah, around there, maybe.
Yeah, we listen to it's like a country music radio station called The Bull, which is a fucking garbage. And they say, yeah, because like you're riding a bull or bull catching the bull. It's like fuck off. Here's why they're giving away tickets to like the Country Music Awards, Association Awards, whatever the fuck. And apparently at some of the places there's going to be on like it's like a Charlie Kirk Memorial Award for that they give to true like American Christians or patriots or whatever. And the first one's going to his wife, of course. But it's like, why does he need an award? You don't need this is so fucking. It's crazy the amount of like the religion, like the Christ-like nature these fucking morons and brainless people have put into this fucking. It's racist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic piece of shit with terrible, hateful opinions. They all love these Christians. They love Charlie Kirk and the people who spew hate. They have so much hate in their heart. They have hate, but it's like, isn't Christianity about like Jesus and God? Isn't that about like love and loving thy neighbor?
Morals, yeah,
good morals. Which also my boss fucking says. Halloween occurred. So of course, him being like a right wing fucking religious guy is like, yeah, these horrors out here. They're just dressing like whores. It's whatever happened to morals. It's like, first of all, why do you give a shit? Like, fucking just don't. It's nothing. It has no bearing or effect on you. Why are you choosing to have an opinion on it? And why? And this opinion you're choosing is like, well, who gives a fuck if that's what they want to do? Fuck them. They're no consequence or relation to you. Why are you spending so much time thinking about it?
And besides, Halloween is the time where you can get away with dressing like a slut.
Yeah, and if they want to do that,
fuck it.
Why do you care? If anything, just pick up. They're going down a wrong path. I feel bad for them. Don't say, there's no morals. It's like fucking because
they got good morals. You don't know them
because he's the type of person probably that's like, morals come from religion. If there was no religion, there would be no morals. If you're an atheist, then if there were no religion, you would just be killing people. It's like, no, that's fucking morals come from just being a normal fucking rational person, realizing that people have lives and value in and of themselves, not having to, But it's fucking stupid. And then of course, since because of the era we live in, we were trimming some signs that are like for like there was a drag queen on them because it was like Sandy Claus instead of Santa Claus, it was Sandy Claus, and it was a person in drag, for like it was for like the local NBC channel, the news, or that like event or something. And then we're trimming them like the last bit, and he's like, he said it's it's a cruel joke having to look at this person or like this lady or wherever the fuck he said. It's like, why are you so fucking.
Why do you care?
Why? Yeah, why do you get
this? Is your job.
It has no bearing or effect on you what this person chooses to do with their lives. Why do you choose to be so like hateful and resentful of it? Like that's not like what I was saying. I had this thought like I have a more Christian quote unquote values and morals than a lot of these other people because they're just so much full of hate. Me as an agnostic atheist, because I recognize people have their own value, and it's like I don't judge a person because they want to dress in drag or because they're trans or gay or whatever. And
no, you
like,
judge them based on the color of their skin.
Exactly, like a true American patriot. But yeah, it's fucking garbage, and country music is garbage because again, like we said, it's all
country music.
Big hat country. It's all the same thing. It's like keep your praying knees strong. It's like it's all about again. And here's nothing, just blind faith and just like give to your local church. Make sure you give to the tithing pool. It's just I don't know.
You see, but this is a good lesson about what you were describing at work when it comes to your boss. Obviously, you're not going to argue with him about his opinions because
if he addressed me, I thought about him, like, because there was like a day, like I think on Friday or Thursday, like today might be the day I quit. If he talks some out of pocket shit and says it to me directly, like, I'll maybe be like, why do you say that? What do you think that? Because on the day he did say that when he was cutting things, I was like, if he makes one more remark, I'll be like, you sure have a lot of opinions about people's like lives. Why do you care? It's because then if you ask them that, then they have to reply with something. It's like, well, I don't really. It's just against what it's like. What? But you got to think like reply like why do you have any opinion at all? Why do you give a shit? Again, like I've been saying, it has no bearing on your life or whatever.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. What I'm trying to get back to what I was saying about a certain level of maturity. Yes, you don't agree with his opinions, and then at some point, if it gets too much for you, you'll talk to him about it and whatnot, and whatever happens because that's going to happen. But you have that level of maturity right now where you're like, all right, I'm just here to work,
Yeah.
whatever,
It's like
fucking
he's his own person. He's a father with whatever. It's like I don't have to have a personal vendetta because his political beliefs are different than mine. But eventually, if you say enough shit out loud, it's like, well, you're kind of a piece of shit, and I don't want to be around you. I don't want to provide you with a fucking income or economy or further your career to
yeah, that's
make you
pretty bad.
successful because you're a piece of shit. So why would I want to be here? Fuck off.
It's a fair point.
Yep,
I agree with it.
yep, and I'll have no qualms about it. Yeah, and
You
then
can find work somewhere else.
exactly. It might take a while, but who gives a fuck? And here's the thing, though. It's always like because like on a resume, you always got to put the shit you've worked for before, and it's like it's not professional to like quit. I mean, you always want to give like a 2 weeks notice,
Right, give him a heads up.
but maybe I would do that because just be like, yeah, fuck you. But maybe it's like do it halfway. I'll give you a 1 week's notice. This is my last week. Then fuck off. But because then I thought about like, damn, like last Friday and Thursday, I was like, damn, if I did quit because we were like really busy. It's like if I quit today, oh boy, it would
they're
be
fucked.
it would be a fun next like 3 work days for all these people if I quit right now.
But I'm guessing it's not like there's other people who aren't like him.
No, I don't think so. Because it's him. There's a designer who I don't know. He's kind of like jockey bro e, and it's like fucking because again talking about hunting. The boss talking about hunting, and then this other guy he was like, I don't hunt, but when I play Battlefield, and it's like when I'm looking 300 meters down the scope in Battlefield, it's like yeah, I can imagine that's pretty far. It's like what do you you're fucking you're yeah, he's also
he's retarded.
yeah,
Yeah.
he might just be like a green with him, but he probably also kind of leans that way probably because they're all white. And then the one other lady, she's Canadian, but she also kind of agrees and jokes in a way with it. Like one time she was like, "Oh, you're like Trump," and like, but not in a bad way, which is kind of also problematic. And there's another lady who works in the back, and she's older. She's in like her maybe like late 50s or something. So I feel like she's more left leaning. But who knows? Whatever. There's another guy, and there's this other guy who's Mexican, but he also he I don't know if he's what his political affiliations are, but he's willing to joke around and be like, yeah, fucking trans, whatever. He probably do a slight chuckle. I don't know exactly. I can't place him directly, but it's definitely not a would be a safe environment for. And also, he just says some shit that's like, he also says a lot of the time, like, yeah, this guy, he was real weird. He's the weirdest guy I ever talked to. She was weird. And it's like, well, that's like the thing that I've heard before. It's like, well, if everyone around you is an asshole, maybe
you're the asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, if everyone around you is weird, maybe
you're weird.
Maybe you have something that just isn't quote unquote normal. But what do I know?
What do I know? We're all just trying to get by and make some money. So
yeah, and then here's another thing that also rubbed me not the wrong way, but just weirdly, because like he's okay with dogs. He was like, yeah, I don't know why anyone would ever bring like a dog into work. Some people like bring the dog whatever like an office. But he's like, yeah, I don't know why anyone would ever do that. It's like weird. He thinks it's like gross or like unnerving. So it's like a dog. It's like it's not.
I mean, it'd be gross if you like worked at a restaurant. Oh, here's my dog.
Yeah, if you're in a restaurant, but if you're like a fucking cubicle worker and you have a dog, and if you have a dog that's like hyperactive, you're not going to bring them into work. Anyone who's bringing their dog to a place has a dog that is going to
at least relax, be calm,
sit next to him, and if anything, be fine. But it's it's what I said before. It's the fact that he has something to say about it and has like this opinion.
He's got to have an opinion on.
It's like okay, but
why?
Yeah, exactly.
Like chill out.
Yeah, it's
calm down, man.
Calm down, man. You're being a piece of shit, man.
We're still good on that.
Back to country, yeah. We're chilling. We're good. We're vibing. Right. We're going, rolling, keeping on moving. But yeah, it's fun times. I'll have no qualms quitting or doing whatever I need to at a moment's notice, depending on what he says. Especially since Mamdani got elected to mayor in New York. Oh, now
everything's good.
No, now we're gonna have 9/11 too, and all the women are gonna be forced to wear burqas, and dogs are gonna run through the streets. And it's gonna be chaos and fucking. We're gonna be raped and stoned.
Well, at least we live in California.
Very true. That's a lot of people were saying. A lot of fucking Republicans right with people that live in New York. Like, if Mamdani gets elected, I'm moving to Florida. It's like, I'm getting out of here. And it's like, well, okay, let me see your Zillow listing. Where are you?
Where are you going?
Where are you moving to? All right, you going to Florida? You going to Connecticut? You going to, there's like a tweet this like one account made where it's like, yeah, if anyone who wants to relocate, yeah, contact us because they're connected with like a real estate firm or something. I guess it's like, yeah, we'll be able to get you places, like show you listings, and it was like a list of places like Connecticut, Wisconsin, Florida, and it's like Texas, whatever, like 7 or 8 states, and it's like who's actually doing that? Who is
No one.
There was one guy who was like a public official. He was like, I don't know if he was like he was something in the public view in New York, and he said, if Mamdani gets elected, I'm gonna blow my brains out on live television. Well, where are you doing that?
Where is it?
Where is it? Yep. Yeah, it's a lot of fear mongering, and a lot of Islamophobia, just because he is, yeah, he is
He's Muslim.
yeah, that's where what was the word? It's not Islamic. He's Muslim. Yeah,
Yeah, he's Muslim.
So I don't know. I think it was Rudy Giuliani or someone else put a tweet. It's like, I guess New York forgot, and then a picture of 9/11, like a pit, like the two towers. Like, wow, just so blatantly racist. And,
Jesus.
and people are like, yeah, and some people agree with that. It's like, what? How are you just so blatant, the racism?
Well, it's a good thing there's only one tower now. So
Exactly. Yeah. Now it's the Freedom Tower. Now we only got to get one plane. But yeah, and then a lot of people are like, yeah, since he's Muslim, he wants women in burqas. He's all this shit. Meanwhile, Mamdani is out at 1 a.m. He is literally DJing at a gay club as part of his campaign. He's out. He's doing it because he doesn't give a fuck. He's trying to be a good fucking person, and because he's a socialist Democrat, and a lot of people are saying, oh, he's a communist. He's a communist.
No, there's just false rumors with everything else.
He is a socialist Democrat. That is not communism. Though people like to conflate the two and like to get him confused. It is not the same. And making buses free. That's another thing. He's like, buses are going to be free. And that makes sense because you can,
you got to commute a lot in that.
Exactly.
City.
It's like, yeah, that'll cost like $70 million, but that's less than like the $250 million that fucking I think it was Cuomo gave to Musk when he was governor for some fucking nothing reason. People
sounds about right.
Yeah, people forget. People have the shortest term memories, and people do say dumb shit like, "Oh, the fuck," like they attribute dumb shit that happened during Trump's first presidency in 2020 and the beginning of his second term here to Biden. It's like, no, Trump was people forget. The people forget that Trump was president for 4 years from 2016 to 2020, and shit happened during that time that was his fault. And then Biden redid shit to try to counteract it. It's like, oh, this Biden economy in like 2019. It's like, well, no, Trump was still president in 2019, so it wasn't the Biden economy then.
It was.
And then Trump being like, why did the Biden FBI during January 6th? It's like, well, Biden wasn't president yet. It was still, you
weren't there yet.
It was, yeah, people are dumb and forget that, which is why there's a big blue wave recently, which is November 4th. That's when the Mamdani got elected, and here in California, Prop 50 got passed, which is, I don't know if you know a lot about what that is, or if you voted at all, or
well, I hear people wanted to vote the California, at least they got the vote that they wanted for Prop 50.
Yes,
so they're like,
yes on Prop 50.
Yes on Prop 50, which is a good thing, because then we're not letting those fucking, what is it, the Trump do whatever, influence more people here for his fucking thing, or I'm not politically inclined to anything at all, so I don't really know. So
yeah, Prop 50. So I don't know if you've heard about this, but Texas has their plans to redistrict their district. Districts are like areas of population that's, it contributes to the electoral college and what shit gets passed. Cause it's like, oh, this population of this area wants this, so we vote for that. So Texas, as part of Trump's the Project 2025, which is their whole playbook for the terrible fascist regime they've been planning.
Right.
Part of that was in Texas they were going to redistrict, which is basically gerrymandering, which is forcing the change of. So it's like, oh, it includes this area here and this giant tail that's 8 miles long. That's like all Republican voters. So like all that majority makes the whole district itself a Republican district, because that whole 8-mile line is all Republican.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so they make the districts form. They draw the district borders in such a way that that it's always a Republican or a majority of whoever is in power at the time. Right. Mm-hmm. So that's what they're doing in Texas. Since they're all for Trump, so they were going to redraw that. In California, we were like, hey, fuck that, which was Prop 50. So it's like, hey, if they're going to do that, we're going to do it here, and then make it all fucking democratic. And then that's what happens with the people who are saying, vote no against Prop 50. Do you want the government controlling your vote? And it's that fucking doublespeak where they're trying to get ignorant, dumb people to think, oh no, the government's doing bad. No, it has to be in the power of the people. But the government's just reactive to what the oppressive fascistic Trump government is doing. As the California state government is retaliating against that, but dumb people might not realize that.
No, because they're just trying to make it seem like it is bad so they can vote no on it. Like, no.
Exactly. Because it's like, oh, it's taking the power out of the people's hands, which, I mean, technically, yes, but it's also a counterattack to what I said the fascist government that is in control of the whole country is doing. And here's the thing as well, people don't realize, Prop 50, the ability for our government to redistrict, only goes into effect, even though it's already been approved. It won at like a 60%, 64% vote.
Right.
It has been approved. It only goes into effect. It only actually happens if Texas does their gerrymandering.
Which it seems
Which
like
they're probably going to do because
Right.
they're part of the Trump fucking
yeah, the
Trump
circle.
scheme.
Yeah.
So they're going to. But if they don't do it, then we don't do it. It's literally that simple. If they're not corrupt, then we won't have to forcibly be corrupt in action to counteract that. If they do things like normal, fucking rational, not crazy power brain fucking scheme, destroy all fucking retards, then we're not going to react to that.
It will be good.
It's simple. It's simple, but some people also still don't realize that. Like I saw.
I didn't know.
I saw a post on Reddit that was I saw a post on Reddit that was I don't know what the fucking reason for this, but it was a post showing the polls. Like it was in like our local like area.
Oh, okay.
Post. It was like, yeah, this happened, and then someone commented. It was like a picture of the voting results. Like yes, Prop 51 like 64% to like 36% or whatever the fuck it happened. You know, and someone in the comments like fake. It's actually reversed. Like what? And I replied like, why are you like just lying for no reason? Like it's oh god, my fucking neck cramp because I'm just fucking it's public knowledge. It already won it. Why for what reason? And it's because of the reason
it feels that delusion for them.
Yeah, yes, it's because it's the same fucking thing that keeps Trump going and all those people fucking going. They're just the same brain. They're either brainwashed or just you're just so deep in on this ethnic cleansing must be a white state or whatever fascist idea they want going. They don't care. That's exactly what Trump's doing. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about laws. That's why he's doing, even though like the SNAP benefits, 2 judges or at least 1 judge separate times has ordered him as a fucking Supreme Court. You have to give out SNAP benefits. But, you know, I'm the president. I'm immune. I can do whatever I want. I'm a fascist king. I can do anything. I'm the president.
And then I heard something about that he was willing to let it go back, but only pay half of what it costs to restart it again. So he's like, I'm not doing
he was like, I'll pay 65%, which means, you know, half of the 40, which means 20 million people get their meager SNAP benefits and 20 million others just get to starve.
Yep. He's just weeding out all the weak ones.
And then a lot of people were like saying, well, 40 million, that shouldn't be, that's fucking all fat, obese, lazy, who don't want to work and they're fucking pieces of shit. And while I agree that might be part of them, it might be,
it's a portion,
might be
sure.
some, but there's also people who are working 2 to 3 jobs end to end because they just can't afford the world that we're living in, which Trump and his fucking Elon Musk and Doge have cut all his government spending and, you know, fucking fuck the economy because of all these tariffs and shit. Maybe because, you know, they can't afford to feed their families, you know, that's why they need this. And all like veterans and shit like we're showed.
Yeah, they're taking away their fucking disabilities.
Yeah,
so
let's say 25% of the people on SNAP, let's say even half of the people on SNAP are lazy leeches, which are not. But let's just say that for the sake of argument. There's still 20 million people in this country who need it. And the fact, what does it say about the fact that they do need it? You know?
They don't care.
And the fact that even lazy people, they can't, you know, even if you, it's just ridiculous that we're here as a country. This is, you know, that this is what's happening. Like,
it's gone so low.
There's so many other like European countries and Canada or whatever. You can just look at them and see the social programs and infrastructure they have and be like, hey, yeah, no, that like works for the people. But then, you know, you come to here and we have America's been fucking tainted. And that's a problem with America is that it was created.
Well, you know, it was founded on ideas that they held true.
Yes, but it was founded. The problem is that it was founded on a rebellious spirit. Which isn't a problem in and of itself. It's a problem in which it has evolved over the years. Because like you said, it evolved. You know, we came from England and we want to be independent because we're over here on this giant piece of land. why should you over there have
I
control of
say
us?
what goes on.
Yes,
Yeah.
just as giant oceans. We've achieved our independence, and then a lot of people in like southern states have held on to that belief. We're southern, like rebel pride. That's a big like southern thing, is like rebel pride. We're our ancestors, they were rebels against the English. Now we're fighting for states' rights to slavery, and we're fighting for to keep things the way we want them, pure and white, and without the interactions of black people or other people outside the nation. And which is what's happening now with ICE. We want them out. We want only America first. I saw someone yesterday with an America first sticker on
Oh
the
no.
on their forerunner, and it's like and another Trump sticker. It's like, well, what about Israel? Israel seems to be pretty high up on America's like tier list in terms of countries. We're giving a lot of money and like arms to Israel, and Trump's got this whole like Gaza, like Trump Gaza plan that he, that's it seems like a lot of putting a lot of focus into Israel as well. What happened to him? If we're America first, why?
Hey, why is Israel even in the picture?
Yeah, it's a whole
It's all a fucking mess. No,
it's all fucked.
people are just greedy and they care about themselves. That's all it is.
But hopefully we're coming along to a point, like I said, with since this recent election November 4th, there's a big blue wave across a lot of places going against Trump's policies, because
No one wants to follow that.
they're obviously not working, and things aren't getting better, and things are actively getting worse. People are hating it, so maybe this seems like not the right reaction. So yeah, we're seeing.
We got to fight for it.
Yep, we'll see what happens next year in the midterms, and maybe that'll do something as well. Also, the reason the government shut down is because because there's the person to be elected into like a Senate or something. She's like a Democrat, and her vote will allow the Epstein files to become public, and they can't do that because that'll obviously implicate a lot of the people in the current administration in power in those files. So
And there'll be some deep shit.
yep, and that's why the government's been on shutdown for like a record long amount of time in history. We're breaking records here.
Because obviously she will win that vote.
Well, no, because it's the only vote they need to turn it to make the records public. So of course we gotta have the government shut down. Of course it's the Democrats' fault. If you go to like a lot of like Christian again, that dumb bitch who killed the puppy. It was in control of ICE. She killed the puppy. She shot it personally. Because it wouldn't hunt. It wasn't a good hunting puppy. It wouldn't catch game. So of course she killed it in a gravel pit along with a goat. She killed the goat as well, I think. But maybe that's speculative.
That's just a goat.
She may or may not have killed the goat, but she definitely killed a puppy because it wasn't a good hunting dog. So she killed it. She killed a puppy. So that's the woman who's in control of ICE. Yeah, that's cheated. But yeah,
she's crazy.
I forgot the point I was making because that point was so irrevocable. Like if you care about animals at all,
the point is we have
or life in general. Because it seems like cruelty is the point with a lot of these people in power right now. Cruelty is the point. Sending them to countries they've never been to where they don't speak the language to be in prison. That's pretty cruel. Taking away benefits from people, hard-working Americans who are struggling in this economy you've put them into with this giant global trade war. That's pretty cruel. Cruelty seems to be the point with all these people.
And we have to stand up to that cruelty.
At least try to.
Like a real American.
Antifa, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but
are you against fascism?
Yes.
Then you're in Antifa. You're an anti-fascist. I'm.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah,
okay.
Anti-fascist.
Anti-fascist.
Yeah. I'm anti-fascist. I don't like fascism.
Who does?
So, yep, I'm a terrorist, I guess.
Well, you'll have the skin for it if you stay in the sun out longer.
Yep, fair enough. Yeah, it's a funny thing. I'm always driving a truck. I'm always doing it at the same time, so the sun's always right over here, blaring at my neck and face right here.
Like,
so yeah, I see it. I'm in the mirror, like, damn, I'm getting like sunburnt, like only like right
you're
here.
You're getting dark.
Like right here, it's like not.
You're like half and half.
Yeah, that's how it can be, because I'm gonna be fucking doing deliveries like 3:00 for a person who supports fascism. But if they speak out too much, I can handle so much. But if it's too much consecutively, I'm gonna have to be like, why do you think like that? Why? You're
gonna say something.
Yeah, it's like I feel bad for you because you're so like you're so obsessed with this fucking ideology. Like what's and that's how I've tried to compartmentalize it. It's like just don't feel as much hatred for these morons who are so full of hatred. Feel bad for them. Feel bad that they're in such a deep pit of despair and hatred in their lives. They have to lash out against these other people who are just minding their own business and doing what they want with their lives, and they feel so much away about it. They're like, no, don't do that. You gotta think of my way of thinking. I feel bad for you because you believe because you have that twisted way of thinking. You're shittier for it,
and you should feel bad for him.
You should feel bad. Yeah. Well, With that being said,
With
why don't we
that
get
being
us some
said,
beautiful musical recommendations? Music, the beautiful piece of art that brings everyone together.
sure, I'll bring up my music
Do it
recommendation.
as I get my piece of paper that has the title of my music recommendation over here.
My music recommendation is a song I've mentioned before in the past, but I'm going to do like the second version of it. That I'm gonna recommend
Okay.
that one. So
All right. All
Jack
right.
Johnson, I'm going
Ooh.
to be recommending "Better Together," not his original version, the second version of. I don't remember. It's like some tram mix
Tram
edition.
mix.
I can't remember something along that line. But yeah, beautiful song. He changes the obviously the song is still pretty much the same from the original. It's just the way he sings it. He sings it in like a different key, not like a different key, but he sings it in like a different pitches than from the original, and then it's a little more mellow. The groove. It's not. It's about the same tempo, but it's just slightly on the slower end, and it's just it's acoustic. Obviously, all he does is acoustic stuff, but it's just yeah, it's just a really nice song, simple and straight to the point.
Nice. It's interesting.
Both versions are good, but I like the second one maybe just a little more.
It's always interesting how songs can take on like a whole different meaning or like feeling depending on like the pitch you sing it in or like the shift in pitch depending on the different point. Like you can make like a really somber song seem not or like have a bit of a happier feel toward or more like a melon not or
It's
like
just
a
expressing
nihilistic
emotions.
feel. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the change in pitch can change the emotion in one way or another. It's so interesting. It's very 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 interesting.
it's beautiful. I like Jack Johnson.
My
You
recommend.
know him?
Oh,
Upside Down.
maybe upside down. Yeah, that
That's
guy.
Jack Johnson.
Yeah, it's a classic that everyone knows because it's been featured in a lot of like PG movies during wholesome segments.
It was a time.
It was time.
I remember clearly. George, Curious George, he
Yeah,
was in it.
yeah, yeah. It makes sense. Seems like the type of movie it would be in. My recommendation is a song by one Rufus Thomas. From I think it was a song.
Rufus.
I think it was a song released in 1963.
Oh dang.
Yeah, nice, jazzy, funky feeling. A song called "Walking the Dog." It's about it starts talking about a Mary Mac dressed in black, silver buttons up and down her back. Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty funky. I've been listening to a lot of Harmontown recently because I've been, like I said, driving a lot for my job deliveries and shit. So I gotta
Listen
listen
to
to
that
something in the
Harmontown.
background. If I got no recent podcast uploads, just throw on Harmontown. They got like 5 years with a podcast to listen to. So
Good good entertainment.
just fucking go through it, listen to that. Yep, and that's one of the songs Jeff Brian Davis, the comptroller, he plays occasionally, and it's a real good funky track, you know. And if you want to learn how to walk the dog,
You gotta
yeah,
talk the talk.
Rufus Thomas will tell you. I'll show you how to walk the dog. Yeah, it's also really funky. It's got a nice 60 funk beat in his voice. Kind of scratchy. It's a real good noise. You know, kind of.
Yeah, a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. It's great track. It's a fun song, but I think it's also kind of about fucking, as like all songs in the '60s were. Like, I'll show you, because the song about this chick Mary Mac dressed in black. It's like she's bad at sewing. She broke her sewing needle. She's bad at sewing. It's like, but I'll show you how to walk the dog. I think that might be like
Sexual innuendo.
some sort of allegory for like kissing or fucking or courting or something sexual and loving in nature.
He's gonna patch her up.
Maybe, or maybe that's just what I'm putting onto it because it feels so yeah.
Sexual.
Yeah, it feels
The energy.
feels sexual and funkadelic in a way that can only be described as sexual.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
You heard it here.
Sexual.
Sexual. That's the way we like to keep it on the Vibin podcast.
And if you guys like listening to us getting sexual and down to earth, why don't you fucking give this podcast a like?
Maybe even leave a comment telling us what your most sexual and sensual moment in your life has been.
I've had a few. We've all had.
We've all had at least one or two in our lives, depending on if you're a young child. Maybe not. That's probably good. You don't want to have any sexual or sensual moments as a young child.
Not yet.
Besides, like maybe like being hugged by your mother in a moment of comfort, like if your father died or something, that could be, I guess, sensual in a way, but not in the sexual way that we're describing. But
No, sensational for sure.
yeah, yeah, it's probably not the best word for it, but it is an applicable word.
Yeah, just the second definition.
Yeah,
or maybe third.
Yeah. And subscribe if you want to feel sexational and sensational and sex sensational with whatever we upload next, which you can see in the top left video that's appearing right there, or a top right playlist wherever it's coming up.
We got plenty of episodes of this podcast to listen to, so check them out.
Plenty of them in that playlist there. It's showing up at some point if it hasn't shown up yet. And if you don't click on it, well, then Godspeed to you, because you're going to need it.
We gotta go jail. That's where we're going. I've missed it.